What's up, everyone? This is MARTU, LAMAR Moore from BITTE Radio, the Frequency, owner of B.D.N. Radio Network. Today, I'm going to do a collective reading, because the energies right now are very strong. Not only that, there's a lot of shaking up going on, a lot of changes going on, a lot of separations are going on, and it's it's deep. Okay, especially if you are a man and woman of God that now understands energy. You understand that God is energy. You understand that God is a frequency as well. And you know that God's frequency is really love. You know what I'm saying? That is the highest frequency. You know what I'm saying? That you can attain is the frequency of love. You move in love. You act in love. You put everything in its place according to love. You know what I'm saying? And what I've also gained to learn. If you are meditating right now, if you've been meditating, I was just outside not too long ago, and it's nice and sunny here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And what I've noticed in the sky is that there's no chemtrails or contrails in the sky that have been made by airplanes. And so it seems like God has burnt out a lot of things, so that it's also letting me know that judgment is on its way. And people are receiving karmic justice or dealing with their karma or clearing their karma. And trust me, I'm going through it too. These energies are very tough, very noticeable. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're in this twin flame journey, you're going it's kind of like right now, it seems like a lot of the karmic situations are being regrouped. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing spell work. They are doing witchcraft. They are doing voodoo. They are doing black magic. Especially using blood, trying to poison people. You know what I'm saying? And what's really understanding is that they're using blood from other people's ministration on those that are on their period. It's very disgusting. It's nasty. You know what I'm saying? But they use this blood in their rituals to control and manipulate maybe the divine masculine or other karmic partners. So, you know what I'm saying? I want you to really pay attention to who you're around, what other people do around you, say around you, because these people are trying to cast spells. Like last night, I got woke up at about 2:30 because I had a short vision. It was a female and a black male, a Caucasian female and a black male, and they were talking, and then all of a sudden they kissed, and then they disappeared. When I woke up, the first words that was given was manipulation and control. So these witches are using uh, divine masculines addictions. Okay, very tough. But let me say this: when you have individuals that probably have been around your divine masculine, or you've been around people of those sort, you should spread salt at your front door, and you should eat garlic, because those spells can be broken. Okay, and people that have been under these spells, they will not approach. They will not approach you, especially if you are divine feminine. And right now, I am not gonna lie, divine feminine is really strong right now. I'm a divine feminine, but I've, I've merged my energies, both my energies, my divine feminine and masculine, and I'm the chariot. I'm the emperor. So I'm very strong. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, we're going to get into this collective reading. Okay, you don't want to act right. All right. And as you see, I've been shuffling the cards. I shuffled them earlier, but, I would rather do this live. When the YouTube channel gets to 50 people, we will be doing a giveaway. So, those of you that really pay attention to my readings, I advise you to, go ahead and subscribe. It's not going to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and share. I don't so much, care about if you give a donation or not. I let God do all that. You know what I'm saying? God is my provider, so I'm learning some things that God want me to stop saying and stop doing. So I'm gonna let God do His job. We will be giving away one of these boxes of tarot cards, Archangel Power Tarot cards. Okay, so that yes, I have an unopened box of Archangel Power Tarot cards. Okay, very beautiful cards too. All right. They also simplify a message. We're gonna also talk about what you could be healing from. All right, healing grief card deck 55 practices to find peace. Okay. This deck we're gonna use. We're gonna pick up on your energy. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. The Gilded Tarot Royale, and the A&E Weight Tarot. Okay, so you know what decks I use to do my readings. Okay, so let's put these to the side and let's get into the reading now. Yesterday I did a reading for Facebook. That's loaded. That will be available on my Facebook page and Facebook group. If you really want to join us in the group on Facebook, it's a very private group. I don't let too many people in just yet, because you got to be really serious about your spiritual growth and getting to know your path. Okay, so with these cards right here, we're gonna pick 4 angel cards, and then we're gonna look at the bottom of the deck after that, and we're gonna see where the collective is. Okay, the collective. All right. I'm sorry that you keep seeing me unbend the cards, but I like to keep my cards healthy. Also, this is what we also gonna do. We gonna burn some sage. Forget the play game. You know. Why do you burn sage? You burn sage to, uh, clear the energy of your house. Even the energy of your, if you're a tarot reader, clear the energy of your cards. But sage is to take away all the negative energy out of an area or a place or thing. Okay, so not everybody knows that. So hey, I'd rather give you some information, some insight, and take the beginning of the insight, the beginning of the video very seriously. Okay, so glad we have an ashtray. Okay, I can't wait to move into my new apartment, y'all. I manifested my own apartment. Clear the energy of the cards, Father and Holy Spirit. All right. So we're gonna let that burn. Also burn incense in your house too. That's important. I forgot to light one before we even started the video. So that's what we're gonna do now. Those of you that are very close to individuals, be careful of them. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. Be careful who you deal with, talk to. Not everybody is in your best interest. Not everybody is in your corner. You know what I'm saying? That's needed to be said. Okay. I'm gonna set this here. Bam. All right. All right. So shuffle these cards one more time, and then we'll cut the cards. Hope everyone's having a good and blessed day. If you did wake up at about the same time I did, I advise everyone to do their shadow work today in meditation. That would be very important. Please, like, please, for the most part, clear your energy, okay? All right, let's start with the first card and see what's going on. Page of Michael. Truthful, perspective, analytical, and blunt. And it says, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. So maybe, the collective right now is dealing with a lot of business opportunities. This is the time to manifest right now. Okay? So, review the contracts carefully. Not only that, review the relationship of the contract carefully. Okay? Let's see. It says the 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So whatever negative thoughts you're going through, because I know I deal with that a lot myself. Um, Learn how to put yourself in a positive light. Like go out and meditate, ground yourself, do something other than sit in the house. Okay? You don't want to be manifesting anything you don't need to be manifesting. Okay? The star, Archangel Jophiel. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. It's time for you to take action. Believe in yourself. Sit down the plans. Execute because you're highly intuitive. And please take the time out to look up the number 17. Okay? All right. And the two of Michael. And it says, it will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Okay? Find a compromise. Find a common ground or a common denominator. Okay? All right. And your overall energy of those cards would be Leap of Faith, Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. All right. And let me tell you, these cards are so beautiful. Very detail oriented. Let's set these right here. All right. Let's put these here. All right. And if you're new to my channel, my spreads are totally different than what the cards are supposed to be for. Totally different from how the setup is. I'm doing what the divine would want me to do. So please don't get in the comments talking about oh your readings are not correct and you know you don't know how to do spreads correctly. This is not about you because you're not in my shoes. And plus, I'm an Aries. No one controls me. I am controlled by the sun. Okay. I get most of my messages during the night, during the moon cycles. Okay. And I'm highly intuitive. I am an empath. Okay. A very strong one at that. So, you know, before you go to talking crazy, you know, be careful. All right. Because the only thing I would have to do is just deflect your energy. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. So these cards are basically going to help the collective and what they're healing from and what they're overcoming. So first card is healing. Well, I think we're only going to pick two cards for this. Honor your grief today. Others might minimize it or want you to have a different feeling. Don't look to others to understand it. Only you know the magnitude of your loss. So, you know, I'm going to read it again. It says, honor your grief today. Others may minimize it or want you to have a different feeling. Don't look to others to understand it. Only you know the magnitude of your loss. So maybe you need to, you know, stay to yourself. You know what I mean? Stay to yourself so that you can heal and heal properly. No one really needs to know what you're going through and how you're going through it. You just need to learn how to understand what you're, you know, understand what you had to endure. You know what I mean? Oh, another healing card. And it says, meaning in this loss may come in time. It can't be rushed or found for me. Healing takes time. Today I look forward to finding peace. So find your peace today. Okay? Seriously. Find your peace today. Be at peace with yourself. Be one with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just got to separate for a day or two from other people. Okay? All right. And in the bottom of the deck is understanding grief. Grief is work. Avoiding grief is even more work. Today, I will not run from the pain. I will I will allow the healing powers of grief to soften my feelings and mend my broken heart. And I also want to say too, when you hear me speak, I'm also a healer. So don't be surprised that my voice, the energy of my voice starts healing you. Okay? If you're watching this video, it was meant for you to watch this video. Maybe you needed some healing today. So, you know, and whenever you look at this video, time is fluid. Time is nothing but an illusion. Honestly, it is, you know. Understand that God works outside of time. The way you think God works is not the way God actually works, okay? Seriously. All right. So, we're going to cut the cards. We're going to pick two main energies, and then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck for the overall, okay? All right. So, Spirit, what is the overall energies of the collective right now as we begin to raise the vibration of the earth? What is the energies that we are, you know, really going through at this moment before the new moon and before the eclipse? All right. Hope. We're dealing with hope. And like I said, that's the second time we've seen the number 17. Okay, so look up the number 17. Okay. That is the second time. Standing in your power. Yeah, embracing. That is also a Leo card. This too could also represent the Emperor as well. So stand in your power as you begin to heal today. And at the bottom of the deck, we have movement, choices, and decisions. So a lot of us, such as myself, we're dealing with some movement, probably in our projects, maybe making some heavy choices of what we want and what we don't want. Some of us are making choices to the point of cutting off certain things, making heavy decisions, maybe looking over contracts. You know what I'm saying? So, your movement, your choices, and the decisions at this moment during this month as a collective is very important to all of you. So take them seriously, okay? All right. So we're going to see what you were very hopeful for, collective. And also notice, too, if you're a tarot reader, and I do this, I began to start doing this myself, and, you know, I play around with my cards a lot, you know, to see what God is up to, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, those of you that don't understand how God totally operates, it's because you're not taking the time out to really meditate, and you're not really taking the time out to understand. So, you know, I would advise you to sit alone. You know what I'm saying? Sit alone. and just meditate. You know, it's okay sometimes to daydream and go off into la la land to see what God has for you. Listen to the angels speak to you in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Or your ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Because they're protecting you, especially Archangel Michael. Michael is out here protecting a lot of people, even including myself. And you know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful of that. So, you know, if you don't know who's, there we go, who's watching you, now you know. All right. Energies, what is, Spirit, what is it that we're hopeful for? The Four of Wands. Yeah. We're hopeful for the union of maybe a partnership, a relationship, maybe hopeful of a child, having a baby. You know what I'm saying? Having that blissful moment. Standing in the knowing. This is what? Queen of Wands, standing in your knowing. In that bright light. Standing in your power. You know what I'm saying? That this card really speaks to that, standing in your power. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. This is the Six of Wands. This is in reverse. Separation. I just talked about separation. You know what I'm saying? Making that decision to separate from people that think they know about your situation. You know what I'm saying? People that, you know, ain't trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to do right, but at the same time they are, you know what I'm saying? You know, they talking, you know? So maybe you need to separate from some people. Okay? Hopeful. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's taking some money. That's the way I look at it. Someone's not even following their heart. Or having a hard time making the choices of a job. Or having a hard time making decisions with their heart. Because green really deals with the heart chakra. Okay? And even though it's a pentacle is like in a gold. So someone is not really dealing with their solar plex. So someone really needs to deal with their solar plex. That also speaks with the card of hope. Because, you know, we got yellow right here. And you might want to really start learning how to clear out your solar plex chakra, okay? Yeah, and you're hopeful of the ten of Pentacles. Okay? You about to come in. God is probably about to bless you with some money or ways to make money, but make sure you protect your money as well. Okay? You see them little rats, or they look like gophers meddling with your shit? Yeah. All right. So now we understand what we're hopeful for, what we're healing from, so that this hope can be even stronger. So we're going to shuffle the cards again, and we're going to find out what you're standing in your power about. Okay? What are you standing in your power about? You know what I'm saying? Because you're hopeful of a union of something. But maybe you need to separate from some people so that you can start building on your money, building on your business, and making clean, fluent movements and choices and decisions. Okay, we're gonna look at the bottom of that. We're gonna look at the other card underneath that too in a minute. All right, cut the cards. All right, Spirit, what are we standing in our power about? Yeah, we standing in our power. This is what the Eight of Swords. We're no longer blind to situations. Okay, Spirit is trying, has been giving you probably downloads or visions or dreams about a situation. You're not blind. Even if a person lied to you, you already know the truth, so don't. You're not supposed to worry about it. You're not chained to anyone. No one can control you. You standing in your power for real, and you're very highly intuitive. Okay. Yeah. That was the. This one speaks. Yeah. You're you're being protective of your energy right now. Maybe there may be conflicts with other people that may think that they are enlightened, but they're not, and you see it, and you being very defensive about it. It's okay. Stand in your power. Tell the truth. Speak the truth. Speak your truth. You know, speak your truth, whether or not people believe you or not. Okay. This is the Three of Swords energy in reverse. You're no longer wanting to be around third party situations. I see that's a fact. I see that as a fact. You standing in your power, collective. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You're now willing to stay in, third party situations.